Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to another video. We are starting this one off in a gas station in Arizona. We just left the Airbnb, our cars are all packed up, and we are on the road back to California. Today's a pretty chill day. It is a travel day. Like I said, we're heading back to California because the next track we're driving is going to be Willow Springs, Horse Thief Mile. Really excited for that one. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, but we've got about 500 miles to cover before we get there. Traffic, I could feel this.
Oh yeah, the bumper.
And then driving, it was like
Yeah. Is that why you're trying to go to jail?
Yes. Just stopped for lunch. Got about, I don't know, 150, 200 miles down. Still quite a few more to go. Cars are doing good. May have saw I did a few little skids there. I was trying to even out my rear tires. There was a flat spot in them from driving. Very ignorant last night. Some of the last ride-alongs, the guys were having a whole lot of fun and couldn't help myself. But we should be good. We're gonna get back on the road and make our way to Cali. Made it to State Line, still in Arizona, last fuel stop. Had to get the cheap gas while we can before we cross over into California. Sitting in traffic right now. I have the door open because it's really hot, and as you can see, sitting in the sun, doing a whopping 6 miles an hour. Been stuck in the same spot for what feels like forever. I think it's really only been about 20 minutes, but I know myself and the JZX are both not enjoying this. My clutch hates this stop and go, and I actually had to jump out in the middle of the traffic and turn my fan on because I never wired it properly, and it's still just a little paper clip jammed into the fuse blocks. It's pretty ghetto, but it works. But hey, at least the car's not overheating. More gas, mostly just a stop to get out and stretch. These bucket seats are not ideal for super long trips, but we're getting there. We're in Palm Springs area, I think maybe in 2 hours from home. Not super bad, but we're getting there, a little at a time. How has the trip been for you so far, sitting in the back seat?
I slept like the whole entire time, literally.
This guy.
Exhaust coming through the floor. My feet hurt from the heat.
That's definitely a thing. My feet were on fire at some point. There's just so much heat through the trans tunnel of these drift cars. Even though mine's fairly stock, I still definitely feel it. I am so sick of traffic. I did not think this was going to be a part of this. I mean, I guess I get it now. It's like Monday at 4 p.m. But earlier today was like 10 in the morning. We got hit by traffic, and it's been every time we make a little bit of progress, we get stopped by traffic again. And just like last time, we're doing a whopping 8 miles an hour going absolutely nowhere. I'm like an hour away from home too. I'm so close. But sitting in traffic like this makes it seem so far away. Anyways, I'm gonna get through this, get back home. The plan is once I get home just to do a quick bolt check on the car, make sure it's squared away. And then I really need to do an oil change. That way we are all set, because tomorrow we're headed to Willow Springs to shred Horse Thief, which I'm really excited about because I've never driven Horse Thief Mile, and it is a really exciting looking track. I've ridden passenger in it before and it was honestly kind of terrifying. So I'm really excited to drive it. I'll catch you guys when we get back to the house. Sunset in Arizona the other day was sure nice, but man, it's hard to beat a California sunset. Almost back home. I gotta get to wrenching on this thing. It should be a real quick bolt check and an oil change. And then we have a lot of work to do on that dang chaser. Back in the old familiar garage. Made it home. 1,250 miles over 4 days. 2 of those days being full track days with so much driving. The Z did amazing, and it's just the beginning. Lucky enough that the next track is only about 15-20 minutes from my house, so I get to come back home, kind of reset, do some laundry, get a good night's sleep in my own bed. But before that happens, I have some work to do on the Z. Thankfully, nothing too much. Just a quick oil change and a once-over bolt check. Just want to make sure everything's tight in the right place before we get on track tomorrow. And then once this thing is done, we still have to go meet up with Bailey, Nanami-san, and Taka-san, and see what's going on with the JZX100, because that thing needs some love and attention. It's got some issues we have to sort out before the track day tomorrow. So it's probably gonna be a late night. So I'm gonna stop talking and get to work.
So for a bit of context here, this happened at the track in Arizona, which led to us having the arm welded back together. You may have seen that in the last video. And while that worked and it was strong enough to get back home, it's definitely not something we want to continue drifting on. It does need to be fixed properly. And we ended up reinforcing the arms as well, just to be on the safe side.
It is now 2 in the morning. Are we done yet?
No, it's not 2 in the morning. It's 2:11.
Thank you for clarifying that. It's 2:11 in the morning and we are still working on this lovely chaser. We're almost done.
We'll go chaser.
I don't know if we'll get any sleep tonight, but at some point we'll make it to the track tomorrow. Thank you, Evan, for letting us use your shop. Sorry we made an absolute mess. Blame the chaser and this guy. All right, it's 3 in the morning. We are done with the chaser. We did a lot of work. It should be the best it has ever been. We'll find out tomorrow. We're gonna go shred Willow Springs Horse Thief Mile. I'm super excited about that. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun. So make sure you're subscribed because that will be in the next video. As always, thank you guys for watching and I'll catch you in the next one.